more clever, yeah.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready, break! Here we go! Liking,
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready!
Play fake, here's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Ready! 19 Tigers, 9 Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
Here's Ward. Now he's taken down. Chiefs sack.
19 Lions. 3. 60 Mavericks. Pioneer.
To throw, here's Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 tight. 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Ward. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Lad McConkey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On the snap, a poor one, and this is blocked. And the Titans, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. And this will be caught at the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans have taken the lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down. And I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10.
Fight on these two. 43. Attack. Hey, 57 colors, 57, right side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Ready, set. Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Short throw taken in by Conklin. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
2nd and 6. At the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Now Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, Crash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Chiefs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Off the play fake, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Throwing now, Ward. That is caught. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's caught. Royals with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. Check, 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 check. $60 cash.
From his own end zone, it's Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Bravo 80. Seven Pirates. Check smash. Three. Take smash.
To throw from his end zone. Moore. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Ward. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Go street. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakonkwo, 92 yards. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the...
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now after
City.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Let's go now.
Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Chimere Dike,
31 yards.
and the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rogerio Sneed. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Ward to throw from his end zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Working out of the gun here, Ward.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Ready! 70 Lions! Let's go!
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on it.
Cowboy 80!
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the bootleg, Ward.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
They need 18 yards here on third down. They fake the handoff. Now Ward.
Under pressure, they got him again. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Cougar 19! Panther 11! Panther 11! Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready!
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Get up! 70 Timberwolves!
The carry here for the big tight end. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Gunnar Helm, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Let's go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
It's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 70 Lions. Ready.
Here's Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
The quick slant caught.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
57. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play play there for KC. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Hey, Ribley.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. All right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Throwing is Ward. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Let's go. Come back, Gravity Lions.
Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
19.
To the air again, Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard
now Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Titans extend their lead yet again. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's evades the tackler, and now some space. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Chiefs 26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Warriors 70, Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw is Ward.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, here's Ward.
Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Chigakonkwo,
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
and the Titans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And we know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the Titans' 36-yard line.
Now Mahomes.
This one finds McConkey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
3-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Chiefs 33. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Ready.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Viking
It's a
18.
gain of 25 yards. First down, Titans.
Back to throw. Ward.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Still going inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they won to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Down the right sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 77 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Come on, come on.
Pollard will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early week was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
43! 43!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. something to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Chiefs 46. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
A gain of 15.
Ward now working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cut 19.
Here's Ward. This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tennessee, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.